Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Ash the Cat in the Kitchen. I know, 2 words I never thought would go together. I'm not a cook. But if you've been following my journey, I've been trying to perfect reverse searing a ribeye. And last time, y'all, I did it perfectly, but I chose the wrong pan. I wasn't thinking. This is the pan I cooked on. We're gonna use this pan, which should work. Ribeye from Publix, because I'm not gonna go to the butcher and get a nice ass ribeye and then mess it up. So we have the oven at 250. This has been sitting out at room temp almost an hour. Last time I think I over seasoned it just a little bit. Is take this bad boy out of the package and then pat it dry. Look at my meat. Grow up. I actually love this thing because it keeps all the seasoning in it. But what we're gonna do is rub some oil on it, and then I'm going to salt and pepper it. I'm just gonna let God guide my hand, y'all. I'm gonna take some salt. I don't know, like, you think that's like too much? When you do a reverse sear, you want the meat to be lifted up. So this is like on a baking sheet with like a metal rack on it. And we can go ahead and lay this bad boy on there and put it in the oven. Check it after 15 minutes. And I totally forgot to buy thyme, but I have garlic, and I'm also gonna slice up some butter that I'm gonna throw in the pan once it's searing to help give it that nice crust. You're gonna wanna create less smoke, so I'm using avocado oil. My boyfriend actually isn't home. So like last time he was home, and I'm not saying I felt the pressure, he never pressures me. I put the pressure on myself, but he's at work. So I'm like, I'm gonna do this little test run and see how it goes. So we have our butter. Now we're just gonna keep checking the temperature of the meat for the reverse sear. I lied when I said it'd be in there for 30 minutes. I forgot that it's a thin boy. So I just checked it after 15 minutes. It's at 106. We have the pan heating up, which honestly, I should have heated it up earlier, but I screw that up every time. But it's heating, and remember, when you take it out to reverse sear, it's not gonna look pretty. It's gonna look kind of gray, and you're gonna be like, did I do this right? Yeah, you're on the right track. If it looks ugly, you're on the right track. This thing is cool, right? Okay, this is what it looks like coming out of the oven. It's at 110 degrees at the thickest part of the ribeye, and this should be hot enough that we can create a crust. Fingers crossed. Take the steak away from you. I think I still didn't let the pan get hot enough, but it's okay. It obviously didn't get the crust that I wanted. I think the pan wasn't too hot or hot enough. But you know, we took it out in time, so hopefully it is cooked to our liking. I'm gonna let it rest for like 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll come back. Are we ready for the moment of truth? It's not as pink as my boyfriend would like. He would like it a little bit more pink inside, but true test is gonna come from the taste to see it. Do you see I'm using my nail? She ghetto. We're still gonna taste it to see how we did on the seasoning. And I do think that this ribeye is better than the previous one, even though I still overcooked this one a little bit. I think it's still better than the last one. It's pinker, so definitely an improvement. Okay, we're gonna try it. I'm gonna try like a pinker one. Immediately, so juicy. My last ribeye was not juicy. Tender. Oh my God, and the seasoning is there! I actually could eat it like this and be fine. And I'm so proud of myself. This is way better than my last ribeye. And thank you guys for coming along on my journey. Come back next week where I will try to cook another one.